Chuck Ottos, and we're going to show you how to survive in South Africa. I'm just kidding. We're in South America, alright? This is, people come here, lots of people die, but not me, because I'm going to show you how to survive if you ever get lost in an accident. Anything could happen, a plane crash, your ship sinks, you have to get on an island somewhere on the wizard. You go jump out of a plane for a parachute, but you miss your drop zone, so make sure you know how to survive. Follow me, I'll show you how to survive. Right, so here, there's different rules you need to know about. The first thing you want to do is build a fire, alright? That's the first thing you want to do. So come on, let's go. Make sure you find, come on, make sure you find something you can start a fire with, like you can just walk with a knife, alright? Here's a perfect spot. Alright, okay. Here's a perfect spot, so now we can come over here. Wide open. Build a shelter in a fire. So the first thing you want to do is build a fire, alright? All you need is, I always bring my knife, alright, okay? Now remember, there's rules about surviving. If you want to stay alive, these are the rules. Avoid getting wet, alright? Remain dry. Try to always remain dry. Because when you're wet, it gets cold, you might get pneumonia. Number 2, avoid frostbite. If you're covered, if you're in a cold weather, never get cold. Always protect yourself, alright? Number 3, most important rule, stay out of the direct sunlight. There's not that much sunlight now, but there will be tomorrow morning and later on. There'll be, because they'll come to the trees. They're in my face right now, so make sure you stay out of the direct sunlight. If you're ever in this direct sunlight, get out of it. Make a shade, make a shelter, alright? Number 4, always light a fire first. That's the first thing you gotta do, alright? So let's light a fire. Wait a second, I got it. These are my glasses, so I can see, alright? Here we go. Alright, so the light. You always gotta find stuff that you can use to build a fire, alright? So here we go. Let's try to get something. Here we go. Get some tin, alright? Now, get a piece of wood like that. I couldn't get my fire going because there's not enough natural resources that I can use. So, alright, I can't build the fire. But what I can do is build a shelter. That's the next thing I want to do. Alright, I got my shelter set up. Now we can sleep in there, right? See how comfy it is? Oh, a shelter. Keep it from the rain so you don't get wet. Alright, let's go. Now we need to find some water. Let's go look for water, come on.
Was?
Come on. This way.
Was?
Yeah. Oh, look at that. I got a cut. Any kind of cut is very dangerous. We're in the woods because it could get infected. So always bring a first aid kit. First aid, anything, to make sure you survive. Alcohol pads. There we are, right. Right, here we go. Very hard, it's very difficult surviving in South America. So always when you get a cut, even if you don't have it, you always rinse it with water. Make sure you find water. Wipe it on a clean leaf so you don't get infected. Oh man. It won't stop bleeding. I just put pressure on it. Come on, Oscar. Alright. You should always find water. There's different ways you can find water. Either you find a river or running water from a lake. Drink from that. Alright, so look for running water. Look for running water, alright? Okay. And then once you do find running water, you should always dig a hole several feet from the lake or a river, wherever you find, and dig a hole, alright? And then let the water collect from that. You get anything you can grab the water from, pick it up, and bring it back to your shelter. If it's by your shelter, that's good. So just keep finding water. You always got to keep yourself you always got to keep yourself hydrated when you're in the wild like this, especially in South America when it's right on the equator. I think I hear running water. Let's find out. Oh no. See, there's a creek over here. Okay, another way of finding water is to find a dry creek bed at night. If it's dry in the day, you should look at night, alright? And then when it's dry in the night, you should look in the day. Always, there should be water in the creek. That's another way of finding water. And one other way is another way you're gonna find water. If you can't find it either one of those ways, you look for a birch tree or a maple tree. You cut off the branch and you drink the sap from the branch. Like say this one, this could be a maple tree. Get water from there, but I don't know. Alright. I can't find any water here, so might dehydrate. Alright, let's go. Another way of finding, oh my god, it's great, cattle corn. That's where you find cattle corn. You dig the roots up, and the roots are edible. Very sharp though, but make sure you eat them, spit them apart like that. At the roots, open it. Crunchy, but cattle corn, very delicious. Get your nutrients in here. And this stuff on the top is good for fires. Start fires. Rip the cotton off. Bring it back to your shelter. Come on. You have to get back to my shelter. The sun, look at the sun, it's getting dark. It's setting. It's gonna get dark like a light switch. Yeah. Here's a good stick from our shelter. Perfect. Maple tree. And get some maples here.